This week, we'll be going over the Globe Trotter achievement in Fallout New Vegas. This one's going to be for finding all 7 of the base game hidden snow globes that you can find around the map. You do not need any of the DLC snow globes that were added into the game, so we're just going to be going over the ones that were there in the base game. They really aren't too hard to get to as long as you know where to look, so after this guide, you should have no problem getting this done. And now, let's get into it. So there are 7 of these hidden around the game, and none of them are ones that you'd get locked out of. So whether you decide to go after this early on in the game or you wait until you've already gone through a lot of the game, you should be good to follow this guide. I'm going to do it from the perspective of a new character since that's how I did it when recording. Of course, I actually got the achievement back in the day when I was streaming the game, but went back through it to get updated footage. The first one is going to be the Goodsprings Snowglobe in the Goodsprings Cemetery. You can get this at the very beginning of the game as it's right next to Goodsprings. From the front of the Goodsprings Saloon, you could look right over here, and that is where the cemetery is. Just go up there and by this gravestone, you'll be able to find this snow globe. The second one is the Mormon Fort in the old Mormon Fort. From Goodsprings, you'll just need to head up to Vegas so you can go to Freeside's East Gate. You can either go the normal way that the game routes you, or you can cut straight up through the cemetery like I did and just fight through the Cazadors, Deathclaws, and Fiends. Once at Freeside, you'll run over to the Mormon Fort and then turn right and go into this tower. Upstairs, you can find this snow globe on a shelf. The third one is Mount Charleston, which you can get from the Super Mutant community in Jacobstown. To get here, you'll need to go up to one of the areas up around North Vegas and then follow this road and around a canyon to take you to the Jacobstown crater. There aren't many tough enemies throughout here other than a few Cazadors. So once you arrive, you'll just walk into the building and the snow globe is sitting right here on the counter. The fourth one is the test site, which is in the Lucky 38. This is in the actual New Vegas area, so you'll be invited here by Victor, and he'll lead you up to meet Mr. House. After talking to Mr. House, he'll then open up the cocktail lounge for you. Just go up there and then walk around until you find this snow globe sitting behind a cash register. The fifth one is the Strip, which can be found in the Vault 21 hotel. For this one, you'll just go down the Strip through the gates until you get to the last section where Vault 21 will be on your right. This snow globe will be in Sarah's room, so we'll have to steal the key from her. I hadn't put much into sneaking during this playthrough, so I had to go grab a stealth boy, come back, and use that to successfully pickpocket it off of her. Then go down to Vault 21 and find her room so that you can get in there to pick the snow globe up off of this dresser. Then the sixth one is the Nellis Air Force Base, which you can get over at the Nellis Air Force Base in the Boomer Museum. No, not that kind of boomer, this kind. You'll then have to come up here to the northeast of New Vegas, and this guy will warn you about the boomers that'll try to blow you up. Just run through there and try not to die until you get to the fence. After talking to them and their leader for a while, you can wander around the base until you find this small building here, which is their museum. Just walk in and turn to the right for this snow globe. Then finally we have the 7th and last snow globe, Hoover Dam, over at the Hoover Dam. For this, I just go the normal path the game takes you on from Goodsprings, over to Prim, then to Novak, and finally over to the Hoover Dam. This path is not too dangerous, and then you'll just have to come right up here to the Hoover Dam Visitor Center, and the snow globe will be sitting on the lobby desk. And that is all 7 of the snow globes in the base game of Fallout New Vegas to get you the Globe Trotter achievement. With that one done, make sure you check out my Fallout New Vegas playlist for my other New Vegas guides, or whatever video of mine YouTube recommends. Also, be sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment about whatever really just to help get the video pushed out in the algorithm.